You walked in that room, and I swear it was the first time I've ever seen someone with a visible aura behind them. The entire room brightened up, and you walked up to me with the most gorgeous and warm smile I've ever seen, and I was completely disarmed.
Man, I get one, so I'm gonna go get it. This life getting on my attention. Don't you worry, I don't burn my bridges. Look at these words, I'm so artistic. Paint this canvas, looking fantastic. Even when I know there's madness, trust me, I've tasted the scene that happens, but I still go out and get it like a savage.
Love in a marital union is one of the earliest concepts in human history. The concept of love is mentioned more than 680 times in the Bible. In fact, the only words mentioned more in the New Testament are God, Jesus, Spirit, and faith. I say that all to share that love is a big deal.
I remember the first time I saw you. It was our first date, and you know the story all too well because I keep telling people it. But you were giving me the cold shoulder up until that point. I had a fake name, a fake phone number, or your work phone number, not quite fake, but for whatever reason, I was able to convince you to meet me for dinner. And just based on what I was getting up until that point, I thought you were gonna be standoffish, disinterested. And I'm sure every person here has had this experience. You walked in, and just the minute I saw you, whatever expectations I had for our first date were immediately thrown out the window. And I knew pretty quickly that it would continue long after that first date.
Hey, babe.
You gotta tap me on the shoulder.
I gotta tap you on the shoulder.
All right, you ready? We made it.
I'm so excited to hear it.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
We are gathered here today as friends and family, bringing together diverse cultures, communities, and connections to celebrate the union and matrimony of Ian Boyd and Kristina Thompson. The institution of marriage is very significant and sacred, and is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, with a deep realization of its obligation and responsibilities. No other ties are more tender, no other vows more important than those you're about to pledge today. You need to love yourself and each other through the milestones and the mistakes. Commit to growing and gravitating to one another through successes and setbacks. Have faith that the other will protect your vulnerabilities and always moving with the best intentions for the betterment of you both. Each of these strengthen and reinforce one another. Each can be shown without words, which is important especially because there are moments where there are no words, just each other.
Ian, in every sense of the word, you are my partner. You are an honorable man, my trusted friend, and the truest love I've ever known. My desire for this union is that we make it our own. We write the rules on how we will treat each other, how we will continue to grow together, and how we will write the story of our love. Marrying you is a new kind of freedom. It's throwing open doors and windows to new spaces. It's launching each other into greater heights and having fun along the way. My love, I can't wait to have 1 million more morning coffees.
You know, the family you choose is so very much more important than the family that you're born into. And all of you are now part of our family. And we're so happy to have Kristina as another daughter, along with all the others. And you are truly in our hearts. I just wish the two of you unlimited, unconditional love.
And I can honestly say I would not be who I am. I would not be where I am if it were not for you sharing your life with me. I love you, and forever, this lifetime and the next lifetime, I'll be by your side cheering you on.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your spouse. I have the distinct honor and privilege of officially introducing for the first time in history, Ian and Kristina Boyd.